Hi there. Today we're putting together the BCAN trampoline for home exercise, and I thought it would be helpful to provide a video as I follow the assembly instructions. And in the step 3 portion of the instructions, it talks about how you put these bungees attached to the frame. 11 bungees come already pre-factory attached, and when I got them, this middle piece right here, it turns out was in different positions. It wasn't inside this buckle, but they were in all different positions. So I already went around and took them off and repositioned them so that they were in the right position, because the instructions say, please make sure the silver metal ring is in the black metal bucket before installing the bungee cords. This silver metal ring is the ring that's attaching the bungee together, but it happens to be covered by a little bit of like a black, kind of like electrical tape, I guess, a little black covering. So we have those silver metal rings now in the middle of the black metal bucket. To install the bungee cord, they suggest to take the bungee, put it underneath the frame using this metal tool that they provide called the triangle tool. You latch it through and you pull, flip it over, and it attaches. And that's the last one, so it's a little bit tighter than the others. What I would recommend is that when you are putting it together, you do a couple at a time on one side, and then you pivot to, fourth of the way around, and then just continue to make a circle until they're all completed. Otherwise, you have your trampoline pulled really tightly in one direction, and it'll be hard to do the others. The one problem that I ran into, and I would recommend trying to put all the legs in first, is that one of the legs does not happen to thread, because it seems that the diameter of this post is a little bit smaller than the others. It also did not come with a cap on it when it came out of the box. All the others had caps on it, but this one did not. And so as you can see, when I go to try to thread this, it just keeps twisting and twisting and twisting, and pulls properly, or not improperly, all the way off. When I turn it around upside down, it also doesn't stay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put some tape around this that is like the kind that you use for plumbing, the little plumber's tape when you try to change the shower head, or whatnot on your faucet in your bathroom. I'm going to try to apply that and see if that will give it enough grip and bulk it up enough that I will be able to properly thread this and then have another leg that works. All the other legs I did happen to take off and try on this same post, and none of them worked. They are actually really nicely tightly screwed into the other 5 locations, though. Hope this helps, and I'll keep you updated on whether or not I have to go through the route of customer service to replace this, or if the tape will work.
They just break off. This one didn't weigh too much. I was able to bring it downstairs fairly easy to my basement. And let's see how long it's going to take to put this together. Well, this seems like it's going to be not too bad. I think it's just a matter of opening it up. So it's really just a matter of opening it up. Luckily, it already comes with a certain number of the elastic bungee cords already on, which will make it simple. There's a tool here to add the additional bungees, and this tool in here is supposed to be like a lever to help me put it on. So it looks like it's just a matter of looping the bungee and then using the tool to pull it over. All right, so there goes the loop. And then you have this tool here where you, I guess, put it like this. And then you just, my guess is you just do like this. I'm trying to hold this camera at the same time. But simple enough. And I guess you do this over and over again. Okay. And complete. All in all, it took about 30 minutes. Definitely read the instructions. to make sure that you put the bungee cords correctly. I initially put them in the wrong place and had to redo it. The instructions are very clear. You'll notice that right here, it shows you that the elastic band where they basically attach has to go in the middle. And so that's this part right here, as you can see. And so this part here has to go in the middle, and then you should be good as gold. Not too bad, 30 minutes altogether.
Okay, here is a video on this little mini trampoline on how to put the bungee cords on it. The instructions do have it, but I think it's kind of hard to read, so I thought I would do a video on this. So you put a bungee through this little steel thing here and then go under the bar, okay? And then they send this little tool with you, and you're just going to take it and grab that front part, hook that little tool in the back, and then pull up. And it's like a little lever. I'm doing this one-handed, so I'm videotaping with the other, but it's that easy. Super, super easy. So again, put it on the little black hook there. Take your tool, grab it, set that on the back, and then use it like a little, just like so. And just go all the way around. So very, very easy. It does come with this tool as well. I know this is for a trampoline, and so that's why they sent it. This isn't a little tool you can use too if you just wanted to grab it and then stretch it over the bar. That's what that's for, but honestly, this one is better. I would just use this one. So I will come back and give my review on how this thing, you know, works, jumping on it and stuff, but that's how you assemble the little bungee cords on here.
Now, okay, so my daughter is going to place the bungee,
the elastic bungee
on the trampoline, and she will show you how it's done. And I think there was one other video, and I looked at it and went, what in the world, how do we get this thing on there? So you definitely have to have that thicker rubber part of the bungee in there, or does that go on the side?
That's what the instructions say.
Put it in there?
To put it right between these two
Oh, good.
little
Okay.
brackets.
Because we noticed on these other ones that we got where they came already attached, they are on the side. So this thicker plastic has got to be right in that little clip if my toe is pointing to that area well enough. So anyways, she uses this great little tool.
So like triangle hook.
Because otherwise it's very difficult to stretch the bungee.
But you take this part and you put it under the bar.
Put it under the bar.
And then you take this and you put the smallest end under this part.
Okay.
And then basically you just
You
hook it
hook
back
it right there.
and then push
and
it like it's a
stretch it
lever.
over. Yeah, stretch it over.
And then it clicks out.
And that's that, guys and gals. It's pretty easy. Much easier than trying to stretch with your own strength. All right. Out and at 'em.
The mini tramp arrived yesterday, and I put it together last night. It looks pretty nice. I am pleased with the quality of it. It wasn't quite as easy to put together as some of the videos and reviews said. I mean, the tool that they give is amazing. It really helps get the bungees on there. That works quite well. It comes with some bungees already on it. The problem with that is they all had to be redone. If you notice right here, this metal thing, that has to be where it's at right here. It can't be someplace else. And all the bungees that were put on it that it came with weren't set up properly, so they needed to be redone. And I do have a concern about it. Even all the adjusting I've tried to do, I can't seem to get this anywhere else, and I'm afraid this is sharp, and it's gonna, I think eventually it'll probably fray. They do give you a few extra bungees, so that's a good thing. Other than that, it's really set up pretty nicely, and I used it already this morning, and it was quite fun to use. So I certainly would recommend this as a good product.
Who likes to jump around and feel like you're 10 years old again? So I'm gonna give this trampoline 10 out of 10 stars. It's freaking awesome and amazing. Thank you.
Okay, so it's Wednesday night. I went to put this trampoline together, and you can see where the hole is not rendered large enough due to poor welding. So I'm holding this up at all angles just in case they try to argue that I'm only getting a partial refund. I can't even put this thing together because one of the first steps is to insert the pin, this pin here, and it won't go in. So I'm going to try to film this. It'll insert, this pin will insert only on this one. On the other side, it won't go in at all, because the other side has the same issue on this side, on both sides. But there's just no way to push this pin through, as you can see here, because the metal is in the way.
I love my new rebounder. It is giving me, I've got bad knees, I've got sciatic nerve pain, I've got osteoarthritis, fibromyalgia, you name it. And it's just giving me so much benefit from using it. It was fairly easy to put together. The bungee cords, you have to put them on a little bit at a time. If you put them all on one side and then go to the other side, it's going to be a little tight. But everything is on here, and it's really, really tight. And I like the bungee cords because they give a little bit more than the springs would, but this is bringing me back to life. And I'm 65 years old, and I've been reading all this information and looking at all these videos about rebounding. I'm sold. It's got me. I don't think you can go wrong with the BCAN. There's a lot more expensive ones, and there's cheaper ones too. But the BCAN is a good one. This is the 48-inch one. I love it. Go get it.
Is the underside of the BCAN, and you can see that a bungee snapped off right away from the mat, ripped. And if you look around, you can see that it's going to happen again, because you can see that the stitching is loose. Scary. And I also had a bungee completely break off frame right here. You can see. I've also had, it's really just cosmetic, I guess, but the cover that's on it has also had several of the straps rip. This one's fraying here, so that one's gonna rip as well. I am 130 pounds and I don't jump super hard on it, so that should not have happened.
This is very simple with this tool that they give you. Where are we at here? This one? Okay, so you just put it under, stick this in here, slide it back, hook, and flip. That's it. Under, poke through, hook, and flip. That's it.
I love my BK trampoline. It's so much fun. You hardly feel like you're exercising at all. It's safe and sturdy, and it has this handle that gives you a little support. I highly recommend this product, and I know you're going to love it.
What you